Welcome to me and you outside. I'm sure glad you're here. Hey, I am going to try to catch a fish. I don't care what it is. I'm going to try to catch a carp, a sucker, walleye, bass, whatever. I'm going to catch a fish no matter what I catch. I'm telling you this right now. I'm going to take it home. I'm going to cook it. My brother's going to come down to my house. We're going to eat it. So if it's a carp, we're going to eat it. If it's a sucker, we're going to eat it. If it's a legal fish of any kind, we're going to eat it. And I'm set up here with 2 catfish rigs right here, but these catfish rigs sometimes catch suckers, carp. I catch all kinds of things down here with this kind of a setup right here. Okay, I've got 2 thrown out there with worms. In the meantime, I'm going to try to catch some white bass on a jig. So something's bound to happen here. Something is bound to happen. I'm bound to catch something. But we're going to find out. If you're watching this, you stay tuned, because I caught something and we cooked something. We've had a good day, and I hope it'll be an enjoyable video for you. So let's see what happens. All right, I got a fish on here. Yeah. It's either a carp or a sucker or something like that. Not sure what it is yet. It's a pretty good sized fish. Pretty good fish. Carp. He's going home and they're going to eat him. That's him. There's lunch right there, folks. That is lunch right there. Think I'm crazy. I'm here to tell you that right there is not a bad eating fish. I'm gonna prove it to you. Take it home, me and my brother. It's a healthy carp. He's fat, he's healthy. He'll work out great. Yeah. You going home with me? I was hoping that was a catfish, but what do you do about it? You catch a carp, take him home, you eat him. So, see if I catch anything else. If I don't, I'll be seeing you at the house, cleaning that carp, and I'm going to grill it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to grill it. It's going to be good. Well, I had fun fishing, but all I caught was a carp. But that's okay. I told you on the video down there that whatever I caught, I was going to bring back, and I was going to clean it, and I'm going to eat it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with this carp. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to fry it. I'm not going to smoke it this time. I have done that before on videos, but I have never done a grilled carp. Okay, this is going to be a grilled carp. So I want you to stay with me and see what this is going to be like. Now, what I'm going to do is I got my scaler right here. Again, you can pick these little scalers up at Walmart or Bass Pro, anywhere. They're not very expensive, and they do real good on carp and suckers. But I'm gonna scale this carp. Get that right down on that. They're not really hard to scale. You just get scales flying everywhere. All right, we're gonna go fast. Here we go. All right, scaling is done. Now, I hate scaling fish in a way because I got scales on this table and they'll be there for a long time until I clean them off. But now I'm going to fillet this carp, and it's going to be a pretty simple fillet. I'm going to fillet it off of the rib cage. Okay, I'm not going to cut it and then fillet the skin. I'm going to keep the skin on there, and I have a reason for doing that. Okay. All right, I'm going to do this real fast. All right, now here are the fillets that I'm going to be grilling. And I'm going to grill them skin down, and I'll clean these up here in just a minute. I'll get them all washed and everything. They don't have any rib bone in them, but they do have a lot of bones. But the bones that you'll see in this carp are Y bones, okay? So they don't They're a pretty good sized bone, and you won't accidentally eat one of those, okay? You may have to spit them out of your mouth if you get some in there, but that's what you got right there. You got a little dark meat in there. I'm gonna leave that all right there because I think it's gonna grill up just fine. It's gonna be good. So I'll see you at the grill. We are out here on the deck. We're here at the river. You can see the river behind me here. It's so beautiful down here today. It's about 60 degrees, which is just perfect for this kind of a deal right here. Got my grill going right here. The charcoal is hot, my friends. It is hot. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the seasoning on this here carp pretty simple. And the reason for that is I don't want to just taste a whole bunch of seasoning. I want to taste the fish, what it's really like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with salt, just a decent amount of salt. Again, not too much. There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to hit it with some pepper. And I'm going to hit the other side too. And the reason for that is we might eat the skin. I don't know yet. We'll check it out here and test it here in just a minute. But I'm gonna turn this over, and I'm gonna do the same thing on this side here. But before I do that, I'm gonna pat this fish dry. It's really wet on this skin right here. I'm just gonna kind of pat it dry because I'm gonna replace all that moisture with something else, like that. Okay. Now I've got my canola oil right here. Now this canola oil I use right here is a high performance for cooking and bacon spray. It's good for hot stuff, okay? It really works. It's a high heat oil. So I'm gonna hit this fish right here on this outside only because I don't want that skin sticking real bad to my grill. And all that oil right there will pretty much cook off. Then I'm gonna take the grate itself off the grill, and I'm gonna hit it really good here. Why am I doing that? Because I don't want this fish to stick to this grill, okay? And it won't if I do that. So I'm gonna put it over the fire right here. And them coals are really hot. So what I can do when I put the fish on there is I can put the lid on there and it'll calm it down just a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and stick these fillets on here. So I need to put a little pepper and salt right here on the outside of the skin real quick. Because that skin, again, we might eat this skin. I can't remember on the last carp I did if I ate the skin or not, so we'll find out here when we get ready to cook it. A little salt on the outside. That's looking good already. And David, my brother David's running the camera. He's going to be checking this carp out and eating it with us here in just a minute. So, all right, here we go. Carp on the grill right here. Oh, it's sizzling already because it's hot. Oh, I love that sound. You hear that, David?
Oh, yeah.
Now I'll put this on here, this lid right here, only because my charcoal is so hot that I can put that lid on there and let that calm down a little bit and let that fish cook. I'm hoping I can just cook it from the one side and not have to flip it. Just let it cook from the skin down. It's not that thick. It's only like a 3/4 of an inch thick carp. It wasn't a huge carp, about 3.5 pounds. Anyways, all right, we'll come back here in just a minute and see what this looks like and get ready to eat it, okay? Well, about 4 minutes on each side is kind of what I did on this carp. So I'm gonna take it off of here. It actually looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. See, it didn't stick to my grate. That's pretty good right there. I don't want it to stick to my grate. It did really, really good. All right. I'll bring this over here. Now we're eating carp right here. Look at that. This is fish and chips right here. Now my brother and I are pretty big old boys. This ain't gonna fill us up, but this is our snack between lunch and supper, isn't it, David?
Yeah.
Let me see that. That's my brother David right there. He always wants to come down and help us taste stuff. What was that last thing you come down here and helped us taste?
Muskrat.
Is that muskrat?
Yeah.
Well, was that good or what?
Oh, it's delicious. It was awesome.
It was so good. All right, thank you, Lord, for this food that we are about to partake of. Let's just look how, oh, look how tender that is. Oh my. And see, these bones are bigger bones. You're not gonna eat these bones, but we're gonna pick through it. So it kind of takes a little bit of work to pick through it. There's that skin, whether it's edible or not, David, I do not know.
Well, we're gonna find
You
out.
take a little bite of it and see what you think. You just try that skin.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Is it fishy?
Yeah.
Is it fishy?
No.
It's actually pretty good. Is it really good?
Yeah.
Now you're eating the fish. All right, here we go. It's the first time my brother's ever tried grilled carp.
I ain't kidding you.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, is there?
Oh. Oh my goodness. That skin just a little rubbery.
A little rubbery,
Yeah.
but the flavor's not bad.
No, flavor's delicious. It don't taste like fish at all.
Carp and chips. I'm just telling you. It ain't bad, is it, David? Again, you just kind of pick through there. Now here's a piece that has that red meat on there. Everybody's always worried about that red meat. I'm gonna prove to you that that is not that bad eating.
That is wonderful.
That red meat is not bad. That red meat on it. Well, there you go, folks. Catch a carp next time, which everybody, if you ever go pole fishing long enough with a worm or something like that, or even sometimes jigs, whatever, you'll hook a carp. You get mad at yourself, you get mad at the carp. Some people throw them up on the bank, let them die. A lot of people just turn them loose. Take one home, try it. Now, I've got videos on here of fried carp, and it was shocking how good fried carp was. I've got a video on here of smoked carp. It's crazy how good smoked carp is, and this is the first video I've done with grilled carp. But I wanted to try it since I caught him today, and it was worth it. So, catch carp, fry it, smoke it, grill it. Now, one thing I haven't tried is baked carp. Now, that there right there, I don't know about baked carp. That might, I don't know. May give that a shot someday, but these other three ways is wonderful. Thank you for watching me and you outside. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I appreciate it. My family appreciates it, and it's just wonderful. I went over 2,000 subscribers. Now, for me, that's big. Some of you watching this probably, oh, I got 100,000 subscribers. Well, yeah, I know. But I've only been doing this real hard since April of last year, so I'm still working on it. I'm going to keep climbing, keep putting out videos right here. Hopefully, it's good content. Thank you for watching. Wherever you're at in this world, have a good morning, good day, good night. And my friends, there's another video coming. Where's it coming from, David?
Right around the corner.
Good job.